Alright. So, this game, it was 1-1 in a best of 3, so, and whoever won this game qualified for the end of your tournament. So this was the most important game of the tournament for me and ZLO. Must win on both ends. What's up, FTX? ZLO Seraphim. I can't remember exactly. I think, well, I picked UEF. I picked UEF and Cybern and banned Cybern. ZLO picked, presumably, well, I don't know. He picked Seraphim anyway. He probably picked Cybern as well. I banned Cybern. Alright, okay. Yeah, I was thinking Guile would be casting this soon. I still have to finish the casting the other one. Actually, I might do that after this stream. Casting Arch. So we do this build order. I don't know. I don't know if this really is a good build order. I should probably do something different, but it's better not to switch things up completely in a game like this. So ZLO just goes straight to the hydrocarbon. He makes a couple of Selines for raiding. Sends 2 together to this side. I'm kind of greedy here. 5 engineers before a tank. Alright, see you, Alex. So we're building our second factory. ZLO's building a lot of power actually. 9 P-gens. Second air. Celine's on the move. Idle ACU, that's pretty good. So we're going second land, third air. Yeah, we were a bit slow at the start of this game, honestly. A little bit slow. Now we have a few tanks out. Well, 2 tanks out and way too many scouts. Expanding both directions. This guy's gonna be hopefully safe. So I didn't spot the Selines. They're now stealth here. Waiting for an engineer to come past. I wonder. Yeah, he can see. He's in a perfect spot. Because he can see the engineer as it goes to here. He can see an engineer that goes down here as well. He should probably tell that that's an engineer just by the speed of it. And the fact it's moving straight to the south. Also sending a bomber to this side. It's kind of strange. I don't think I saw these tanks, but I'm not sure. Or the Selines, I'm not sure. That was a really bad... I should have dodged that easily, but I was a bit too late. So, a bit too much power maybe. Overall, it's not the worst start, but this was kind of tilting slightly. We have 12 tanks. He's got 7 tanks. We're looking to get this engineer. And if I had... Oh, he gets a lot of damage from reclaim on me actually. And the engineer will go down. Oh, I moved at the last second and didn't kill... Oh, we shot the tank and the factory by accident, and the engineer survives on 1 HP. That's quite unfortunate. Now, do we lose this battle as well? I think we do. ZLO's on point with the reclaim. So that was huge actually. The opening so far you can see is not so great. Now we will eventually finish this engineer, which is good. And these tanks in behind is really nice as well. The Selines finally show themselves and get a kill on an engineer here. He's got a nice Celine here, seeing everything. Can see into my expansion, can see the tanks coming as well, so he's moving to intercept. But, oh, yeah, that's a great tank actually. But in general, most of his tanks are on his side of the map. Except for this one here. So yeah, pretty even, but actually, yeah, ZLO is ahead here. He's got a lot more power. He's kind of wasting it though, but he does also have more mass. 600 or 700 more mass total. Okay, I think we just won air though. And we might get the transport kill, do we? Not sure. Another bomber coming out. It's always good to have a bomber at this time before this expansion gets taken. These engineer kills are still really valuable, so. And he is going to lose his transport. There goes an engineer. And the second engineer also goes down. So those are huge kills for that bomber. 6 mechs is denied. And we're looking pretty good after that. After this, you know, 30 seconds, we win air, kill a transport, kill 2 engineers here. It's a really good time for us. I think we let our economy maybe slip at this point though. Because right now we're not building any energy. Not building the hydros either. And this is gonna hurt. So all the good work that we just did might be undone by our poor eco-management. The bomber just moves on to the back and actually kills this engineer, denies another mechs. And I'm going to start raiding as well. The other 2 mechs, so the bomber has been huge. Now just 2 tanks behind his base make him send a load of tanks backwards. Because right now I think ZLO has way more tanks. 63 tanks versus 37, yeah. Yeah, and this one we have to run away here quickly. Do you get another? We get a kill here? Ooh, we left it. That's a free NG kill here that we missed out on. And now he's finally trying to use his tanks. I mean, this was quite nice. The ACU. I retreat away. I took a bad fight. Didn't retreat fast enough, but then I can walk forward with the commander. And gather up the mass. On the other side, we managed to get a PD up, but ZLO's gonna walk into that PD, just tank the damage and get rid of it, and use his tanks to run past and do a lot of damage. So again, we're doing a lot of damage to each other basically. I don't have enough tanks here, so I think I start retreating again. Once I realize, yeah, I only have a few tanks on this side, can't afford to move forward here. We dropped the left side. And then, yeah, we're going to take this plateau, which is good. It's a little bit faster than ZLO takes the other side. And we drop one guy back here. So I do the here is I build a PD in range of all the mexas. Then I'm going to build a factory and take the expansion, hopefully. Still have a nice tank in behind his base. We try and do a bit of raiding, but when you only have 3 or 4 T1 tanks, you're not going to kill too many mexas. It's not really a very good raid at all. I don't think I'm going to kill this. Nope. ZLO has my expansion. He maybe could have done more damage here. I think I think he's a bit conservative, but that's fair enough. He's on my side of the map, and I do have a lot of tanks coming out. So now I think we've transitioned to T2. We have to really fix our economy at some point. So you can see a lot of new pigeons have been built recently, and some extra factories, and now we're T2. Not exactly super quickly, but quick enough. ZLO now has to fix his economy as he's under build power. Pausing air, but you can see right now he has quite a nice balance. Still has some reclaim in his base around the place. No T2 mexes, but he does have T2 land. He's still making a lot of T1 land though. I don't see any support factories coming just yet. I do see plenty of THAMs still being constructed, so that's not ideal. But if we look at what he has, okay, this is quite good. I think he dropped these. I'm not sure though. Maybe they ran around. Dropped some tanks in the back base as well, which is quite annoying. But if we look at how many tanks he has, he's got an Ilshavo and 100 tanks. I have 67 T1 tanks, so he's had more tanks than me for most of this time, and he's just not put them to good enough use, I guess. I think that's the main issue here in those past couple of minutes. It's him not using his units well enough. So now we're T2 land. The aim is to get a nice solid squad of T2 units. Mongoose, pillars, shields, a couple flak, because we're going to need that to deal with Ilshavo. ZLO. This factory is really annoying for me because I was slow building tanks out of my factory. We're taking this expansion. And we get a PD up here to defend. So I think, I don't know, like in this position, yeah, he's lost a lot of mass. He should probably be making... Well, is he making any support factories? I don't see any of them. He's not really using his economy right now. His ACU also not doing too much. This is a bad move here. He runs into, well, just past the edge of his radar. Kind of runs into pillars and things. And his Ilshis haven't arrived yet, so it's just THAMs versus a nice few pillars. And then the first of many Ilshavo get wasted. I wonder what he's doing in his base right now. Building this air factory. Not sure what else he was doing, to be honest. But that was quite a bad waste. 2 dead Ilshavo. Yeah, it's just comes naturally. It's not like some heavily thought through thing to say we or I. It's just how it is. So yeah, at this moment we're stalling heavily. Trying to make the gun. Maybe it's, yeah, I don't know why you say we actually. Okay, this attack should never have happened, right? This up here, like look at this, right? ZLO has plenty of tanks to defend this, and he allows 15-20 tanks to get past him and kill his expansion. I think this radar is only just constructed, so his range of vision maybe wasn't full. Maybe he stalled the power at that moment. I don't know what happened, but he should never have lost this expansion. And now there's 15 tanks behind his base, and this was really, I would have been in a much worse position without this, because as you can see, I am basically behind a map control. This shouldn't last long. lasts for now. That's a huge bonus, but this should never have been should never have been lost. TML we go for. We have T2. We're making the gun. I'm not sure if it was really the best decision. Now we try. I'm afraid of an ACU push with, you know, the gun or nano or things like that. Regen maybe. I basically just want to keep this ACU away so we make some PDs. We should be safe right now. There's one sport factory right now. And same for me, but I'm assisting quite heavily. We're making a first T2 max. ZLO's making his second one. Well, he still hasn't invested in any upgrades, which might be a major mistake. Okay, he loses his T2 P-Gen there to the TML and begins making his TMD straight away. But he's not assisting it, crucially. He's quite low on power at this moment. Bombers are cleaning up the back expansion. I can't really justify sending my Air Force in there, to be honest. I feel like I can't. In case I run into a flak or something. And now, because we have some PDs behind us to protect ourselves here, I can start pushing out with this army. This army is really exactly why I picked UEF in this map. Well, why I picked UEF and Cybern. I thought Cybern would be banned, so this is why I like UEF. We got like half and half pillars and mongoose. We got 2 shields. I don't have a flak, that's the only thing missing. But oh, that was a support factory. I didn't even realize that was a support factory there. That's a terrible place for a T2 factory, honestly. I didn't realize that. So yeah, just watch what this army can do versus Ilshavo. Like, I think ZLO's micro is not great here. So now we can kite away from this army towards the back. More TMLs flying, but they're not going to land. Actually, one landed on the factory. This PD gets the most absurd amount of damage, by the way, just from bad rally points. So you can see more and more Ilshis just walking into this army, and they're not walking away. We waste some inties here. I was using the inties for vision in this battle. He loses inties now as well. Yeah, I was using inties for vision because I don't have radar here, and there's no scouts in this army, so we had to use some inties. And we lost, what, 2 mongoose. We still have the 7 pillars. Okay, we're walking this way. Why don't we turn around and take out these Ilshis that are moving in? There's like 4 Ilshis. I can take those out for sure. We lose another pillar. Another Ilshi goes down, and this is, I think, where we get a nice advantage. But in the meantime, we've lost both the sides. So we lost this plateau. We never fought over. This one was low. Kind of invested a lot to take it, so we did end up losing it. Another Ilshi is gonna die. I actually managed to get 400 mass killed, probably up here at the top end. But now it's down. You can see the mongoose all have pretty significant damage. ZLO walks back and repairs, well, tries to rebuild, and we also cleaned up this expansion. We can try and take back most of the mexes. We're probably building too many PDs here, but that's to protect against the counterattack. We managed to stop a really a lot of THAMs coming through here. They got wasted into the PD and the ACU. So that's quite nice for us. This thing right here has 16 kills, 1400 mass kills, because we just have a terrible rally point before then. And then we're sad that we don't have a flak to defend against all these bombers, which have, look at this one, 800 mass killed. Okay, another P-gen, some more economy, recycle a factory. ACU really got underused in this game so far. Now we have a big score lead. We have a really nice kill ratio, although it's it's going down because we're getting bombed. We actually lost both our shields at this point, so yeah, this army kind of got wrecked by bombers. But we have less mass, but we have way more score thanks to our kills, I think. And the game kind of relaxes now, and we start thinking about T3 land, I think, very soon. Maybe after a bit more eco. Actually, when do we make T3 land? Well, let's see. We have another T2 army to walk forward. This is a similar army, except it has way more shields. So this is quite a scary army. Got a Sparky going forward as well. Taking middle. So yeah. Doesn't look too bad for us having this T2 army around. Like, let's see how many T2 units ZLO has now. He's got 21 Ilshabo, and I have 28 Mongoose 14 pillars, so probably mass for mass that's pretty even. It's probably more for me because of the shields and things, but once again, free damage. And this is why you want UEF versus Seraphim. ZLO 76% T3 land. We're just slightly behind them. And now we're going to get cleaned up here by a nice Ilshi army. But still his back base is dead, which is huge. If he had this both the sides and the back base, this would be so much worse for us, but it's sort of manageable. Although we are behind in well, we're behind in T2 mexes and we're behind in map control, so it's pretty tricky. So we have to keep using our army really well, force them to retreat here. Get another free kill on an ill sheet. And now he's lacking units on this side. We're going to send the army through mid and across the way to get rid of the PDs. Look at this, how many kills it's got. Terrible. Asu really should probably do something, but he's just kind of chilling. Not sure why I'm so passive with the Asu. On the side, ZLO is making MMLs out of these factories. It's a big investment. It's a big investment. But it has the potential to clear this entire expansion if it's allowed to happen. Here we just use the shields to protect us from the PDs. It does get another kill, but then both PDs are down and there's nothing really in the expansion. These 5 Ilshavo have been sent running around after a few leftover units. First Autumn comes out, and we've got a few Percys We got, it seems like we transitioned maybe a bit better to T3 land. As he only has two autumns right now. He drops to the back, but the Ilshis are actually going to get cleaned up. He also has gun on the ASU, but he hasn't been able to do too much with it. He's losing that this expansion. And we retreat. We only send the units we need to send. We can retreat these, keep these here, and let them kill what's over here. Maybe run to the back. We got a sneaky pillar here to defend. And the MMLs are firing on us now. Oh yeah, here's his low move right here. He drops the artillery on the mountain above my base. We take out the transport, but 7 have dropped. What's up, Ricky? Another dead Ilshi. Oh, that one escaped. So we send the T1 bombers after these guys. He doesn't manage to kill. What was that? Oh, that was T3 artillery. We have a lot of Percys in our base. They really should have been on the move already. ZLO actually edge built a factory down off the plateau, and he's spamming Zuis out of it. And yeah, more great fights for me. So many wasted Ilshval, especially on the left hand side. But yeah, we still have to. Oh yeah, here we TML'd. We make some use of our TML. We could have TML'd this. I don't know if I ever did, but that's killable. But we TML'd his T2 factory and his T1 factory here, and I think I TML'd. I tried to TML the MMLs as well, but they moved. Now we're pushed really far forward. We have 4 Percys. The problem is we have no vision ahead of us, so I really don't want to move beyond this location. I probably shouldn't even be here because I can't see what's in range of me. This army is really scary as well, still, even versus T3 units. But vision is the problem. And I have no scouts right now. I should have made some scouts. Try and clean up the mess on this side, but it's going to be tricky. I don't know why I built a Cougar either. Is low dropping somewhere? His tanks are in really strange places. Like, wow, he has 12. He actually has 12 tanks. But so many of them are over here. I don't know why they're over there, to be honest. He has killed all these mexes. We're going to rebuild them now. Now we start moving our Percys in. The Inties are giving us vision. So we actually get some free kills here. This is nice. Dead Ilshi, dead Autumn for free. 0 damage done by them. And we are losing our voice. And we fly away with our Inties. We do lose quite a few of them though. On the way. Gotta keep this guy safe. Gotta run away. And we just push to the left. Once again. We got T2 air, so we have some transports available to us at some point. We have gunships. This T3 artillery is going to die to MMLs. It's a very sad, sad, sad thing to happen. This is going to be another great fight for us. Percys are amazing versus Ilshval. And so are shielded mongoose and lobos. On this side, not sure what happened. We just lost some T2 units, not a big deal. But there's so many Autumns that just aren't being used properly. You can see most of my units are fighting, except, well, there's a few in the base. Let's be honest, there's quite a few leaving the base now. But this army is really active, meanwhile ZLO on the other side is not very active. Oh, is the chat not working? Let's see if we can fix it like this. There you go. Okay, so Alex Spear, thanks for subscribing. So yeah, we managed to do a lot of damage here. Actually, while we weren't looking, I just bombed the T2 mechs. I'm gonna bomb another one on the left. He tried to drop up here again, but the transport didn't comply. And again, we get more units in behind him. This guy, that is a hero mongoose. 1578 mass kills. Yeah, this was from the tournament. Molsey. This was the deciding game in the second round. Okay, dropping 2 Percys is a bit extreme, and dropping Titans would have been way better, but we had Percys. So that's what we grabbed. With a bit more, you know, thought put into it, Titans would have been a lot better. Hopefully we can eventually take this expansion back. But ZLO is playing quite defensively, really. But gradually we're kind of grinding him down at this point. He doesn't have that many Chevaux, or doesn't have that many Autumns anymore. I mean, he has kind of the same numbers he had before, I guess. But you would expect that number to grow rather than stay static. We have 14 Percys, which is pretty nice. This is going to be another good fight for us, because he just doesn't have the firepower to stop this many Percys. He's going to kill one though. What's up, Australia? And yeah, that's a really bad place for T2 mass extractors. So this is great damage. The Percys are doing their best to clean up this stuff, but it's going to take a while. On this side now he has snipers, so we have to be slightly afraid. Our PDs are actually getting a lot of damage, but they won't last too long now. And we're making T3P gen. Always nice to have, but we could probably do with some more economy because we're lacking a lot of mass extractors here. This and this expansion. Yeah, it's very important though to do this, to retreat away after you get the damage done. There's no point in continuing on here or stay hanging around. You have to send these guys backwards in this scenario. All the mexes are dead, and I mean yeah, it's just too risky. If you had perfect vision over this area, then you can hang around as long as you want, but to be safe, it's much better to just retreat after you get that damage done. They're going to get rid of some P-gens, reclaim their T1, or at least a lot of it. Finally clean up these MMLs. Took long enough. This is it's a really strange place for T2 Air HQ. We dropped another 2 Percies, and they're gonna take care of that. So, oh yeah, he's got his own TML actually. You can see how powerful TML is. He actually is not using it though. Damn, I don't have TMD here. For either of these mexes, I only have 1 TMD. So that's pretty bad. Air HQ is gonna go down, Sport Factory is gonna go down. Gunships clean up the other messes. This guy's actually gonna die to this army, I think. Potentially. See ZLO trying to bait me over 4 flax there. He nearly got it to work. That would have been really scary. Well, it would have been the end of my whole air force, is what it would have been. Our eco is kind of weak. Could have done some more ecoing. Still, ZLO has 15k more mass than us right now. And the game is kind of even. He still has more map control, I think. Oh, hang on. Okay, this Percy is this pillar is an absolute hero as well. 4 veterancy, denying the whole back expansion again. And now it gets a bit relaxed. Sides are still not taken, but at least he doesn't have them. I don't know what this is about. I don't know why I'm assisting this factory. Our eco balance is quite poor, to say the least. What do we have? 21 Percies. Still have some leftover T2 units. Yeah, ZLO's army is not that scary now. But he's making good use of his stuff to still deny the sides. Be really annoying with the factories as well. ZLO finishing his P-Gen. He knows what his plan is. He's going straight for the chicken after he finishes the P-Gen. Gunship's gonna finally clean up the side. This Autumn is... this shouldn't be dropped here. Where's he going? Dropping into the expansion. It's not really a good drop, I think. Yeah, the gunships did a much better job of cleaning all this up than the Percies did. Actually, both the Percies are dead now, by the way. This one and this one. This is a really nice fight for us. So at some point around here, I'm thinking, like, can I just move order my Percies over him? On this side, I kind of catch him off guard a little bit, but then I decide to retreat again because he has quite a few snipers, and I think it's going to take a long time to catch up to them. On this side, his army seemed a bit more significant, but actually we do start to move in here as well. This Percy is going to die to artillery soon. Does have a lot of damage in him. We really lack some radar. We could make... I mean, Omni would be really expensive. But we should have T2 radar in the middle somewhere. Try and take the sides now. Now that we've cleaned up the left-hand side. We have to clean up the right-hand side again, though. Which is really sad. And this maybe is not the best attack here. I regretted this attack after I did it. And he does take too long to retreat away, actually. So it ends up giving us something, but overall it's a bad attack. And this kind of puts me off attacking in the future. Because we lost 2 Percies there. We lost a lot of health on other ones. And overall this reclaim is going to be a little difficult to get. But yeah, on the left hand side we have a huge number of Percies. 12 Percy, 13 including this one. We're trying to get out some more artillery to work on the snipers, because those are the real problem for us. Trying to eco a bit more. Oh yeah, we got our T3 mechs up actually, which was big. I mean, that's another reason why I was put off pushing, because I know I've just invested in T3 mechs, so it's probably not going to be the best time to start moving forward. Chicken still on its way to completion, for over 41k now, and I have no idea that he's doing that. No idea whatsoever. This army is no match for the Percy army that I have. We start running over it. The snipers are getting really good damage though. There goes another Percy, and they're in a really bad formation. There's like 3 Percys at the front, and there's like 7, 8 more behind that. And then we turn around because the Percys are not going to catch up, and the sniper's going to get a lot of more damage. Actually, there's only 1 sniper left. You can see it has 3,000 mass kill though. But yeah, here we should have kept moving forward probably. What's up, Richard? Who's a degenerate? Oh, you're talking to Alex. Harsh. Harsh. I think that was... Did he just TML? Or was that the T3 artillery? That's what I'm wondering. Oh yeah, this was funny actually. We send the... Right here, right? Look at this. Chicken's about to finish. I still have no idea. I'm not looking at this at all. I'm just going in to kill the TML. I lose the artillery there, but you'll notice that I didn't hear the Itholta at all. I didn't get any sound cue from that. So I just assumed it died to they died to the Autumn. Still have no idea the Itholta is on its way. Nick Moore, thanks for €10, dude. Thanks for the content, Jagged My Irish Brethren. Thanks, man. Thanks for the super chat. So now, I think right about now I understand that there's a chicken bot. Oh wait, yeah, right there, where you hear it the first time. Now we realize there's a chicken going towards our base. And we're, you know, finishing our second T3 mech, so immediately this was just not even, wasn't even thinking. Just hop in a transport and all the Percys start moving forward, because it was in my mind that maybe I have enough to just run over him already. I thought that a couple of minutes before. My brain just decided, okay, yeah, just fucking move forward, run past the chicken, and there's no way he's gonna stop us. Then we win air. Totally, we have a one T3 gunship. Second one, I don't think gets completed. I think the chicken kills the... Yeah, chicken denies it. We hop to the back, then we're like, you know what? Why don't we just get on the plateau where we cannot be killed? And every Percy on the map is heading towards ZLO's base. And he's got no units to defend. And he's got no PDs either. And he's got no air control to leave his base. We have no base left. The chicken has killed everything. Except the T3 Max, actually. Now he starts turning around and sends it back towards his base, but it's way too late. We already have like 20 something Percies coming for his commander. 20 power income, 6 mass income. And our AC is chilling. There's the chicken in the distance. And ZLO goes down to the Percies and the gunships. And that's how we qualified. ZLO said didn't see. I don't know what he didn't see actually. Maybe he meant he didn't see my ACU leave. That might have been it. Or he didn't see my Percy's run towards his base. Either way, I didn't see his I didn't see his chicken until it was literally where it's standing right now. So, well, that was just I don't know, probably the best finish to a game I've played, considering it was to qualify at the final game, best of 3, 40 minutes in. It's a pretty nice end to a series.